Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Happy to be with y'all this beautiful Wednesday morning. Misunderstood. I'm Za-Quan Peterkin. Let's get this started, baby. Whew. So many things I wanted to talk about. So many things I couldn't wait to get on this mic and talk about. And I honestly thought this was going to be a Dallas Cowboys episode. But no, after going back and forth of what y'all start with, I'm starting with the king, baby. I'm starting with King LeBron James. Like, so let me share something with y'all real quick. So I saw a stat earlier that said LeBron James scored 40 points in every franchise except the Clippers. That was how I found out that they was playing the Clippers on Tuesday. I didn't realize the NBA lineup until I saw this post on Instagram. And I was like, wow, that's a cool way to set up a game. Like, oh, here's a chance for him to score 40 points on the only franchise he never done that before, right? I didn't think it was gonna happen. I didn't tune in because I was like, oh, he gonna score 40, he'll go for 40. No, I thought he'd have a regular LeBron James game, about 27, 28 points. Getting himself a little bit closer to Kareem. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's scoring record is what I was referring to. The man scored 46 points. 46 points. Oh my God. 46 points against the LA Clippers. With Kawhi Leonard in the game, with Paul George in the game. So he's not scoring on subs and second rate players. He got real NBA defenders against him. And he still put up 46 points. That's great if you talk about individual achievements. But the Lakers was getting blown out throughout the whole game. Like no chance at all of making the game competitive in any moment of the game. In any moment of the game, I did not see a competitive game whatsoever, despite LeBron James' outstanding performance. 43 points. 46 points. I always make this comment. He shoot too many threes. He shoot too many threes, and he don't make it. He don't make them. He made them on Tuesday. 9 for 14 for the 3-point line. 16 for 29 from scoring. Now, look at the other stats. 8 rebounds, 7 assists. That's not a LeBron James game. See, when I see these type of stats on a LeBron James game, a lot of times it's a blowout. LeBron James could get 40 points any time he wants. He can get 40 points. Anytime he wants. He could lead the NBA in scoring every year if he really wanted to. Every time I see LeBron James having a individual scoring game like that, is because his team is not stepping up to the plate. Because he rather have 22 points, 15 assists, and 13 rebounds with like 4 or 5 blocks and maybe like 3 steals every game. He rather that be his stats every game than 46 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. And there's nothing wrong with 8 rebounds and 7 assists. Any top player would love those type of stats. But LeBron's just different. LeBron don't go in the game to score every basket. That's not what he do. He don't want to shoot 14 3-pointers. He want to contribute. He want to not contribute, distribute the ball. He want to get his teammates going. He want to get Russell Westbrook going, and he did not. He want to get Dennis Schroeder going, and he did not. Pat Beverly, it's not so much you can get him going. He's basically there for defense, but You gotta do more than 3 points though, man. Especially if you shooting 8 shots and 6 threes. How you gonna shoot? How you gonna shoot 6 threes and make one of them? You're only 3 points of the game. I don't understand like what I'm watching sometimes because I'm being told these are the best basketball players in the world. Yes, I understand there's different levels. I understand like you was probably outstanding in high school and great in college, but now everybody's on the same level as you or better. I get that. But I can't look at you as a pro athlete, pro basketball player, and you shot that ball 8 times and made one basket. But you played 35 minutes. It's like what you there for? Did you get did you get 8 steals? Did you get I don't know 6, 7 rebounds? If you did for defense, can I see some defense? What you did for? It was turnover, man. It was just a bunch of arguments and complaints about the Lakers. It was just an embarrassing game. It was a real embarrassing game, and it's like what sucks about this is the Lakers have a chance to actually do something in the postseason. The Clippers are fifth in the West. The Lakers are 13 in the West. The Lakers are only like 3 games behind the Clippers. And the Clippers is fifth. They like 3 games behind the Clippers. Get your stuff together for a good couple of weeks span, and you might be sixth, fifth, or even fourth in the West. Like wait for a team to start dropping. The Warriors is dropping a little bit. I thought around this time of the year is when the Warriors was going to pick it up and never look back. They look back a little bit. They dropped down to 10th place right now. The Pelicans drop. The Jazz. I'm waiting for their drop to happen. Teams are dropping. Teams I expected to drop by the mid to end of the season is starting to drop. I did not expect the Pelicans to be first, second, and third the whole season. That team is just not built that way. I did not expect the Warriors to be 11, 12th the whole season. That team is not built that way. The Lakers, you are built that way. You are built to be 13 plays in the West at the end of the season. But what's upsetting is you have a chance. You have a chance. You're not that far behind the teams in the playoffs. You're not that far behind. I don't know, man. Maybe Anthony Davis will come back. Maybe maybe just maybe Rui Hachimura might actually be an impact for this team. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta be second best on the Lakers. You don't even gotta be third best on the Lakers. Be that fourth option that contribute. You know who he could be? He could be what Jordan Poole was for the Warriors before last year. Before the championship year. Where it's like you got your veterans on that Warrior team, but it's some young bucks you gotta look out for. You gotta look out for Andrew Wiggins. You gotta look out for Jordan Poole. And for a lot of the year before, it was a lot of Andrew Wiggins. But then now we could safely say Jordan Poole pulled away from Andrew Wiggins. That was the beginning when they started saying like the Splash Brothers got a new brother and everything. He could be that type of player for the Lakers when Anthony Davis come back. You know what I'm saying? You got LeBron, you got AD, you got Russ, and then you got the young buck. Then you got your young buck, the 6'8" with a 7'6" wingspan. Maybe when he gets in the rotation and everything, maybe we might see a different Laker team, or maybe the Lakers just got to make a few more moves, just a few more moves, because LeBron's having a season of a lifetime right now, and it's going to waste. It's seriously going to waste. He's 178 points away from breaking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's scoring record, a record that a lot of people thought would never get broken. And you know what? It was safe to say it would never get broken because who did they think will play for 20 years on this level to break Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's record? That's how great Kareem was. Kareem had a regular, average superstar length of a career. He didn't play for 20 seasons. He played a good 15 seasons or whatever how much it was. But that's how much he contributed in every game. That he got so many points that it's literally taking like 40 something years for somebody to break that record. And that's somebody who was a 6'8", 260-pound locomotive who drives to the lane like it's nobody's business, dunks on everybody, bigger and stronger than everybody in his position, the size of a power forward, the size of a center, playing small forward, and at times playing point guard. You know what I mean? It took this type of a specimen to get close to that type of record. He didn't have as many 40-point games as Michael Jordan. He didn't have an 81-point game like Kobe Bryant. He just stayed consistent, being LeBron, being a bully on that court. And his longevity came a long way. Because we're saying he playing 20 seasons like this is his last season. It's not his last season. We should be saying 20 plus. Because he's going more after the season. He might go 2 more after this season. I won't be surprised. We see him Tom Brady it up and be like, okay, I'm gonna retire at 40. Then at 40 he feels good. All right, let me give it another year. Let me see how I feel about 41. Then 41 he feels good. You know what? 2 more years and I think I should be done. Then by 43 he still feels good. Like he's having the season of a lifetime, and it's going to waste on his Laker team. It's going to waste. They put up a a promo showing and how many games he could break this record depending on how many points he scored. And it was like, okay, he could break it in 5 games if he averaged 44 points a game. But if he averages regular, normal, LeBron averages 27, 28 points a game, he could break it into 8 games. Well, the man in game 1 of after showing us this stat, the man scored 46. He's going to break this record in about 6 or 7 games, and he's going to break this record at the Crypto.com arena. And that's what I'm hoping he do. Break it at home. Break it in LA. Now the question is, how will the fans respond to him breaking this record? How will the fans respond? I think they rather it be a Laker that if you didn't spend your whole career at the Lakers, you spent a good majority of your career with the Lakers. I look at LeBron James more of a Miami Heat than I do as an LA Laker. That's real. To me, he's more of a Miami Heat player than an LA Laker player. It reminded me when Wilt Chamberlain, when it shows Wilt Chamberlain on the Lakers, and it's like, man, oh no, my bad, not the Lakers. When they show him on Philadelphia, you're like, man, you a warrior to me. You a warrior, and if you're not a warrior, you're a Laker. You're a Laker, or you're a warrior. And I cannot look at Wilt Chamberlain and think Philadelphia 76er. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I could for Dr. J, even though he's more of a Brooklyn Net type of player.